Everyone, this video shows you why you should definitely get the Quest 3 512GB version and not the 128 version. Now the average Quest game is around 1GB to 3GB, keeping on of course there are less and of course there are much more, but the average is around that. So if you consider the space that you have on the 128GB, if you can store around, let's say 50 games, or whether if you choose the 512, you'll be able to store around 4 times more than that, close to 240, 250 games. Now, googling a bit about the size of the operating system, as you can see here, it's 26 gigabytes. So it's already take 26 gigabytes of space to store the operating system. Now, considering the fact that again we have the Quest 3, which is more powerful, and we can expect games to run with higher textures and basically more content in it, we can expect even to double the size of the average game in the core generation. So this means we can say that the future games, the amount of future games you can actually store will be half of what I mentioned. So like 25 games on the 128 gigabytes and 120 games, like 4 times than that on the Quest that has the 512 gigabytes. Now this post on Reddit, on the Oculus Quest subreddit, posted by that user, mentioning his top 20 of the largest games that the person has. And there are games like Medal of Honor that weighs 41 gigabytes, and some people ask even if they can actually play it on the 64 Quest because it just weighs so much. Red Matter 2 is 8.48 gigabytes. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is close to 7 gigabytes. And Asgard War 2 requires close to 26 of space to download. Now this was posted on UploadVR. You can see that even Quest 2 games will actually weigh more because there's no way to separate between Quest 2 and Quest 3 versions, at least as of the time they posted this article. And you can see it says with upgrades like 4K textures and increased detail, and hence Quest 3 games are seeing increased file sizes. Now these are probably the main reasons why you should get the 512 gigabytes. You can store of course more apps and games, and remember again, because of the OS that takes space, 128 seems very tight. It's also future proof. Again, remember, games will just get bigger and bigger, and if you're installing many games that you continue playing at the same more or less at the same time, you don't want to get to a point where you need to uninstall a game or two, right? You can also store more videos and screenshots, especially if you're a content creator, this is a must. Also great for families or multiple users using the same device, where if you have, for example, a brother or sister that are actually playing other games, they want them to be installed and play them straight away, you want to be able to have lots of storage for that. It's also kind of a peace of mind, especially for example, for me, I'm a content creator, I'm recording lots of videos. It really kind of feels bad when suddenly it stops because of just lack of space, or I try to download a game and I need to manage things, manage the, delete all the videos, arrange them by size. It's just a hassle. This gives me more peace of mind. And it also has better resale value, whether you care for it or not, and those are very important things that you should note. So I know it feels bad there's not something in the middle. I know 512 between 128, it's a big gap. But again, 128 just feel it won't be enough, considering all the big games that are coming down the road, and this Quest will stay with us for more than a year or two. So yeah, we should be ready. Again, future proof. The thing is that it does come with a hefty price difference, and for some it might be a bit out of reach, considering the fact that people want to buy also lots of games as well. But again, I thought about the future, and definitely I told myself I need to have the 512 for many of the reasons that I stated here. So these are the reasons why I think why you should get the 512 gigabytes, but it's up to you to decide which one is the right one for you. Of course, you can stay with the 128 gigabytes and manage the space by, again, removing apps, when you need to, or maybe deleting videos, but it's a bit of a hassle. And again, for some, it just won't be enough. If you have many people in your family and they all play different games, of course, it can become a problem. So this is it for this video. Again, I'm sharing my reasons. What your reasons to not get it? If you're fine with the 128 gigabytes, you think that the 512 maybe just a waste of money, maybe just too expensive and not for a good reason, or whatever your reason, let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.